Hello to the people watching this video. My name is Josh Jones. I'm the internal recruiter here at CPL. Today's video, I'll be speaking with Deborah Hunter. I'll let you introduce yourself in a minute. The reason for this video is for people to understand a bit more about CPL, what we specialise in, some of the roles that we're working on at the moment, and just to get a real feel for the culture and sort of what we're doing at the moment. So, hello.
Hi, Josh. Thanks for having me.
So yeah, I guess we'll start fairly open, and if you could just explain who you are and what you do, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, of course. So I'm Deborah Hunter. I'm the Associate Director for the Doctors team at CPL Healthcare. I lead a team of client partnership managers and associate consultants, and our main role is to support the NHS recruiting locum or contract doctors into short-term positions.
Great, thank you for that. So I guess the second question for me is people are going to want to know what makes your division so exciting and a good place to work. So what makes your division an exciting place to be for a new member of staff coming into your division?
So I think a lot of that has to do with timing. The NHS has been through one of its worst years in history with the COVID crisis. The waiting lists for standard procedures and elective surgeries is at the longest it's ever been. And that means that we're quite well positioned to support doctors into new positions. So the need for contract or temporary staff to work through all of these waiting lists is going to be immense. And we're already seeing that with the amounts of roles that are coming in. We're really busy. For that reason, it's an exciting place to be for a recruiter who wants to come in and have a lot of opportunity available to them from the start.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Thank you. And what would you say, what part of the job do you love the most? And is there a particular area where you might dislike?
Well, what do I love the most? Well, definitely the thrill of the deal. Like, it doesn't matter how many years you've been in recruitment. When you place someone into a role for the first time, it's always exciting. Yeah. Even euphoric. It's been described as euphoric. Yeah. So definitely that for me, without a doubt, is the best part of the job. Especially when the team collaborates and works together to get a doctor into a position. It's really quite rewarding. Yeah. What I like least about the role, probably waiting for clients to come back with responses, waiting for doctors to become compliant, and yeah, anything that delays the deal process is probably what I find the least enjoyable about the job.
Sure, I'm sure a lot of recruiters would probably agree with you as well, so I understand that. That being said, what would it take, or what does it take for someone to be a successful recruiter, specifically in your division?
The doctors market has become really sophisticated over the last few years. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about in terms of compliance, the various different systems that we need to go through as an agency to be allowed to recruit into the NHS. So I guess whoever comes into the position would need to be somebody with a keen eye for detail, somebody who doesn't take no for an answer at the first hurdle, somebody who is quite ambitious, quite resilient, and somebody who's able to communicate well, especially with doctors and senior managers, that sort of thing. The communication part is absolutely key.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. And what skills are key to success? So I guess it's sort of following on from the last question, really. But what sort of skills do you have to require, or what would you need from the past to make you successful in the role as well? Is there anything that stands out that you sort of may need?
So I think somebody who keeps up to date with current events, current trends. It's an ever-changing marketplace. One day a client may want to work with you in a certain way, using a certain system, using a certain process, and the next day that may all change. So somebody who is not resistant to change, somebody who embraces it, who understands it's a necessary part of progression, and just really somebody with the right attitude. All the other skills can be learned, but especially in recruitment, it's about having a good attitude.
Yeah, for sure. Great. I guess for the people watching, a lot of people are going to want to find somewhere where they can picture themselves being there for a couple of years and want to be in a nice environment. So I guess, could you describe the culture in your division?
Yeah, I would say that we have a really good culture. There's a lot of sharing of knowledge, sharing of resources. Everyone in the team, I guess everyone would consider themselves to be friends. So it's a really friendly environment. We have a lot of jokes and a lot of laughs. It's a lot of fun. Recruitment is a fast-paced environment. There's a lot of disappointment and a lot of rejection. Sometimes you can work really hard on a project and nothing will come of it. And in those instances, that team culture is so important because it can really make or break how you feel about the job. And I find our team to be super supportive, super fun, and we try to collaborate wherever possible.
Cool. Yeah, and that's just what you need in these uncertain times as well. So that's great.
Absolutely.
Could you describe to me and the people watching, they'll want to get to know you a bit more, what's your management style like? What's it like working for Deborah?
I would describe my management style as being quite consultative and more of a coaching management style. It's a really supportive team environment, and I think that's something we really want to nurture and develop as we grow. So yeah, I describe my management style as more sort of coaching.
Thank you for taking the time to speak with me. This would be very helpful for people looking at the video and wanting to join CPL. So thank you.